Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for singles. Pick a card. What is your next relationship going to be like? Pile 1 is on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile 3 is on the right. So take your time, use your intuition to make your choice. And if you need to pause the video, please do. And then the timestamps will be in the description box below. I will meet you in your reading. Aloha. Aloha, pile 1. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a fun singles pick a card for what is your new person? What's your next relationship going to be like? So we're going to try to get as much information as possible on your new person, what they look like, how you might meet, all of the juicy details that we can get in this moment, okay? And so thank you guys so much. Before we get started, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you hadn't yet, please subscribe, hit that bell button. That helps my channel to grow and expand. Thank you to those who have donated. So much love and appreciation for that, as well as thank you for commenting. I love the comments and engaging with you. YouTube likes it, so win-win across the board. Also, a couple of announcements. Number 1, I am doing a contest for March, free to enter, free to win a 30-minute session with me personally. That information I will give you at the end of the video, as some people are here for the message and not for the contest, okay? As well as I do have some spots open for one-to-one mentorship with me personally. I have been, my background is a massage therapist, as well as I've been working in subconscious change work for the last 15 years, helping people to get what they want more easily and more effectively. And so this could involve growing your business. This could involve you getting your relationship, your health, but we can help you get your outcome. So if you'd like to do a mentorship with me, I have 3, 6, and 9-month programs available. Just email me and we'll work out a package for you and your goals, as well as I do have a few spots open in the coming months for one-to-one or small group retreats. So if you have a few of you that you'd like to come here in my home in Hawaii, or we could go to some other islands depending on your needs. So please do reach out to me if any of that interests you. All right, let's get to your message, pile 1. Okay, for singles, let's get your cards out here. I already drew your oracle cards. Beautiful. Okay, we have yin and yang. We have flow. Excuse me. We have no place like home, between two worlds, and house 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Okay, this is a really beautiful energy. I feel like for singles, your next relationship coming in is going to be one that is quite balanced. The masculine and feminine properties of each of you are going to be rather balanced in this relationship, because we also have flow, okay? I do feel like you guys flow together easily. I do feel like that the two of you are going to want to build your home together. You have like-minded views. Both of you may be rather career-oriented and be helping one another both in your romance but also your career. This does tell me that your partner that's coming in is extremely balanced, okay? We have 22, master number 22, so they understand polarities. They understand how to work the shadow and the light. We have between worlds. Some of you may be meeting this person either online or you're at a physical distance when you first meet. Okay, so because it does feel like there's going to be some movement in order to go to the no place like home. So you may live at a distance from one another. You may meet online or in a work environment, because we do have the house 2 of your physical security and possessions. Okay, so you may meet this person either at work, online, etc., but you are between two worlds. Some of you may be meeting this person and one or the other of you is going through a divorce, or they are, not quite all the way single. It does feel kind of on your side of things, but it can be available for both, okay? But it does feel like, again, we have this yin-yang influence, all right? So shadow and light. Again, very balanced. It is showing that your person that's coming in for you is going to feel at home with you immediately. So some of you may move in together rather quickly, okay? Because there's going to be an emphasis on both of you. They're showing me Taurus placements, though we haven't gotten to the tarot yet, but they're showing me Taurus creating a beautiful home together. Both of you are going to like the security that comes with financial security, emotional security, creating a beautiful home life. One or both of you may be kind of homebodies. Though I do feel like between the two of you, you balance out the introvert and extrovert properties, okay? Your person coming in is going to be rather financially stable because they do value having a solid foundation. This is a person who will want to build foundation with you, okay? It also is showing me a really beautiful flow as far as their spiritual world as well. They understand that their home and their home frequency may not be earth, but they've learned to make a solid foundation for themselves on earth. They are going to be someone who works together really well with you towards each of your individual and collective goals, okay? This person has very stable energy. They're showing me very strong Taurus with this. There is a little bit of Gemini with the yin-yang part. Many of you may be kind of divine counterparts and feel like you're at home with one another, that you've met one another in your dream time, but it's now coming into strong values on the material plane as well, okay? Really good flow. I feel like the conversation flows. It feels like you have strong, just like you've a past life energy. This person is someone that you've known before, so it goes pretty fast once you meet one another. And so I know some of you may have been single for a time because I feel like you have been waiting on things to kind of pan out. You're not willing to settle, nor should you be. Okay, and it feels like this person is similar. I do feel like both of you, if you are not of older age, are at least very mature. I feel like both parties have focused on their career and making sure that you're financially stable before moving into relationship together. And there's, you know, the energy of change here for both of you. Okay. All right, with the flow, we have strength. So Leo's energy showing up here. Okay, your person may be a Leo or have Leo placements. On the board, we have Leo and Capricorn as of right now. Again, I feel like there's strong Taurus placements. Your person is going to be rather self-confident. They are going to be persistent and go with the flow. I do feel like they will pursue you. And so they're not necessarily going to take no for an answer. They're going to see that you are their connection. They understand that. They're sort of like mystical and mythical, even though they're very practical. And so great confidence. I do feel like they have a beautiful head of hair, okay? Male or female matters not. Feels like they have a really gorgeous head of hair, really full, like you'll notice their hair. Also, you'll notice their presence. So they have a strong presence. Regardless of whether they are lanky or whether they are fit or fuller, they hold themselves very well. So you're going to notice their presence. Their body is strong, regardless of size. They have a very strong body. They also have a very strong mind. So you're going to enjoy that as well. With the yin yang, we have the devil. Okay. Devil is the card of Capricorn. This is showing that they balance out their toxic side of things. So they could be a Capricorn or have Capricorn placements, especially with this house house 2, Taurus kind of energy too, being about the material world. They have worked through their shadow side, and so they have balanced that. I do feel like they can be a little, I don't want to say gothic, but I feel like they can have like a darker sense of humor, almost sarcastic, and I feel like that complements you very well. I feel like you guys will enjoy that. They can almost be a little bit macabre as well. Like they will enjoy, they might enjoy like darker aspects, but and certain taboos, even in decorative style, like they may seem very like corporate up front. They're showing me an old VP that I had at one of the restaurants I worked for years, and he was so like finessed in his suit, and VP like had everything together, full on outside of work, full on back tattoo, like Grateful Dead, like follow Grateful Dead and Fish for years. And so really smart business, but also had this other side that was fun and kind of wild and kind of on that darker side, or what people, which I don't consider any of that, sometimes people have views about tattoos or other stuff. I mean, I'm full of tattoos, so whatever, so essentially it's like they have a really good balance of that very professional to a very different sense of humor. Like I really like them. I would like to hang out with them. Group 1. This is a great combo. Okay. They also are telling me that they're very practical and pragmatic. So they have that optimism. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, and so I do feel like they will have a very pragmatic, okay, let's bring this to earth type of energy, where I feel like some of your mates in the past may have been a little flighty, didn't show up for you all the way. This particular mate's going to show up for you. They're willing to deal with the shadow. They're willing to deal with the things that come up, and not just deal with it, but I feel like they've integrated it so well that it's like there's not a judgment if you go through an emotional time or if you go through a hard time. This person can help navigate with you where previous relationships would give up at that. Sorry, my dog is kind of enjoying her bone, but being a little restless. Okay. And then we have Between Worlds and 10 of Wands. I feel like one or both of you, when you meet, are going to be releasing burdens. Again, that between the worlds. This 10 of Wands does say that the burdens will be lifted, and, it's like they're almost finished, all right? Almost out of that gray skies. And this could be one or both of you. Like I said, for a really strong portion, you might be either getting a divorce or getting out of a relationship when you enter into this one. I know this is a singles reading, but it feels like, or you've just gone through like a job loss and you're getting a new job. Like you're not 100% stable in some area of your life, though you're stable in general as a person. It feels like you guys are going through a transition. So this is a transitory energy here. Okay. I do feel like we have 9 of Swords and No Place Like Home. So 9 of Swords can indicate depression or, being a little bit sad or nostalgic or what have you, okay? So it does feel like this person is wanting to come back home, okay? So this could be that they have moved away. They're wanting to, because of this transition and maybe because divorce and newly single, etc. That's not going to be for everybody, but it does feel like there's a little bit of sadness in some way. So they've either just sold their home or are living at a distance from where they would like to live, or living at a distance from you. Like I said, when you first meet, you might be long distance at first. So there is definitely a little bit of sadness here, and it just feels like that's part of the transition, all right? There's nothing wrong or nothing to be worried about in this particular situation. Your person is just longing for home in some way, and I feel like part of that is they've been longing for you, and so there has been a little bit of like, where is my person? And so that is a number 50, which is a 5. So great change happening in the homescape. So like I said, this may go rather quickly when you first meet, because they may be displaced in some way from their home, or you might be in the transition of moving, and the energies together are such that you just flow with it. So you all might move in together more quickly than you would typically. Okay, so that's just something to know. Okay, as well as we have this house too: physical security, possessions, material value, self-worth. We have 5 of Wands. All right, 5 of Wands can be a conflict card, but actually this card originally was about working together as a team, training for battle. Okay, so learning how to work together as a team, learning how to navigate conflict. Okay, so I do feel like your person, because they're showing me the traditional meaning of this card, I do feel like your person will work with you as a team to navigate any kind of conflict, to make sure that you guys have security, to make sure that you guys have the same values materially and otherwise. Self-worth wise, I do feel like they may have been a little bit conflicted in the past, or you've been a little bit conflicted in the past on your own self-worth. But I feel like both of you learn in this relationship how to be in relation to each other. All right, and then we have movement of cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely movement within the heart here. You guys do have, that is a Pisces energy. So Pisces showing up, okay? So there is movement here in your energy. And this is like a young whale breaching. So it's beautiful. It's like you're at the beginning when you meet of your record together. Okay, the whales hold the Akashic records. So really beautiful energy here. And then we have 8 of Pentacles. Again, you all may work together, or they're just really willing to build with you. There's a strong energy of building together. This could also be the 8th month. All right, so what is that? July is 8? Yeah, July, no. Yeah, July is 8th month. So they may be entering in July or the 8th month. So that could be an indication of when they're going to come in, when you guys are going to meet, because it does feel like fairly soon, because Spirit is saying prepare, have yourself ready for this. I do feel like it's a beautiful, balanced relationship. Again, as far as physical qualities, they're very strong in their body. They have gorgeous hair. You're going to notice that about them, and you're going to feel safe and secure with them, regardless of whether you're male or female. They have this strong, stable presence. I do feel like one or both of you will be in transition, either financially or in relationship or physically moving homes, okay, when you meet each other, and you'll take this transition together. So really love that, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful energies. I really like this person. They are a great compliment to you, and I like their humor. I like that they're not all airy-fairy. Like, this is a very stable, grounded, and also like happy to walk on the dark side with the light side. Very balanced individual. So I'll leave it there. So thank you guys so much, singles. That is your next relationship for pile 1. Thank you for watching. For those of you who would like to enter the contest or drawing, how you do that, it's very easy. Free to enter, free to win. Just follow these steps, please. So you like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write beloved, and that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. Okay, so I will do that on video on April 1st and announce the winner. So until next time, aloha. Aloha, pile 2. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, coming to you with your pick a card spirit messages for singles. So this is, what is your next relationship going to be like? What is the person like? Who are you about to meet? We'll try to get as much information as we can and let Spirit just talk through me, okay? So thank you so much. Before we get started, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. I truly appreciate those who have donated. Thank you so much. It does help me to get new tarot cards and be able to put the time in to continue to give you free content, as well as thank you for those who have commented. I love engaging with you. YouTube loves it. So whatever we can do together to build and expand my channel makes it better for you guys, because I can keep delivering more messages, okay? So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I am running a free contest to win a 30-minute session with me personally, free to enter, free to win. I will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that contest, as some are here for the messages, not for that. And then personal announcements, I do have some spots open. I have a few spots open for mentorship program, 3, 6, or 9-month programs. So outside of YouTube, I've been a massage therapist, as well as a subconscious and unconscious change worker for the last 15 years. So I help people get what they want through the sub and unconscious mind and clearing any negative limiting beliefs and emotions. So I do have programs available. We'll cater those to you personally. So if you would like to work with me to get what you want, whether to build a business, get a person, have a baby, your health, whatever it is that you're trying to bring in, we can work together to do that. Just email me, as well as I do have a few spots open in the coming months for one-to-one or small group retreats here on with me in Hawaii. So we'll either do those on the Big Island. I also have availability on Kauai and Maui. Okay, so that's that, and let's get to it. All right, pile 2. Who's your person? For my singles. Beautiful. Okay. Wonderful. All right. We have strategy. All right. We have time for a nap, which is cute. We have the sun. So self-expression and embodying your truth. And we have openness. Okay. First off the bat, what Spirit is saying is that pile 2 singles, y'all are trying too hard, okay? So take a little nap, forget about the person coming in for a little bit, because it's already done. They are saying that your person, the strategy for you to take is to relax and lean back and allow it to magnetize to you. Your person is going to be, your next relationship is beautiful. This person is may have Leo placements because we have the sun. They are very confident. They are able to embody their truth, and they're very self-expressive. Okay, so they will express to you how they're feeling. Okay, where in the past I feel like you've had people who have held back their emotions or have held back from you. This actually is a very open partner. This is someone who feels confident enough, and especially in you, that they are so relaxed. They've got this take a nap energy that you guys together relax one another. You relax one another in such a way, this fox here is like taking a nap on the moon. And foxes are about strategy. Okay, so very strategic person. This is it feels like someone that you may already know, and they may not have told you yet how they feel, because they are holding back a little bit. They are using strategy as a way to assure that you're willing and ready and open to them. So they're very open to you. You just may not know it yet. So this is someone who could already be your friend. You may have a crush on them, but they don't realize how you feel. I feel like it hasn't quite yet been expressed to one another. But when they do come forward, they're going to be very open with how they feel about you. Okay, I do feel like for some you may have given up on this connection. Like, will they ever notice me? I don't even think they know that I like them, or like, do they even like me? So there is a little bit of uncertainty there, because with that take a nap there, they said like, well, it's been on snooze for a minute, okay? But it's because your person is really trying to use the strategy available to them to open this lock, which is your heart, okay? I do feel like for some of you, you have been going through a bit of a change or a bit of a glow up in yourself and your emotions. And so your person's just been waiting for the right time to come forward. So they feel really fun. They feel like, it's interesting, they feel like both scientific but also super relaxed. It's like the scientific hippie in some ways. Like, they're not a hippie, I mean, maybe, but they just have like this relaxed and spiritual air about them, but they also are super strategic. And so they're showing me Leo, they're showing me Scorpio placements with this moon here, a little bit of Cancer placements, because you've got 2 moons on here on the card so far. So we have a crescent moon and we have a full moon. Okay, so the next moons, when you're watching this, pay attention, because they may be expressing to you, coming open to you in the full moon cycle. So your next full moon cycle, you may be getting communication from them. So just pay attention to the moons when you watch this, because this is a timeless reading. We do have a full moon coming up, if you're watching this as it first comes out, on the 18th, okay? Let's get some tarot and go a little deeper and see more. What's this person like? I really like them because I feel like they help you to relax. I feel like this group, because I'm having kind of a hard time breathing, like there's a lot of thoughts running through. I feel like that this group, you can sometimes run some anxiety, and they actually help you to relax and chill out a little bit, okay? So their energy complements yours very, very well. All right, we have the moon with the movement of swords. So this is Gemini showing up as well. So far we have Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius on the table. And I did feel Cancer and Scorpio's energy. So there's some watery energies as well as these air and fire, it looks like. Okay, and so they are going to move forward. This is the Knight of Swords, okay? They're going to move forward and really let you know how they're feeling. And this may come as a bit of surprise to you because they've used the strategy and because they've been balancing things out. You may have thought that, okay, there's no hope in this one because this group strongly feels like someone you already know and maybe had given up on, okay? And they just were biding their time. And so it may be a bit of a surprise how quickly they come in and communicate to you their feelings, but they are going to communicate to you. We have Temperance and openness. So this is beautiful. Temperance is about patience, balance, victory in many ways, because it's that alchemy of the spirit. So they are open to you spiritually. They are open to your balance. This is Sagittarian energy. So while their feet are on the ground, this person may be very much like the archer, always looking at the stars. Okay, that may be something that you do together on a first date, is go star watching. They're showing me that, or you've been with them before and it wasn't necessarily a date, just as friends, but they very much want to be looking at the stars. They're very open to you energetically. They're very open to you in their communication. They are always seeking balance between the divine masculine and feminine. So very balanced person. They're also showing me quite a Sagittarius look. So they may be tall and rather lanky, like when you think of someone who's an archer. Okay, I do feel like they have good self-confidence at this point because of that sun energy. We also have a horse here and this this jaguar. Okay, so very stealth in their energy. So again, that's that Scorpio energy to me. Again, this Black Panther or jaguar is reminding me of is reminding me of Scorpio, actually, when that's not a traditional animal, but it's like the jaguars take us through our spiritual movement, their spiritual law. They help move us through our alchemy, okay? And temperance has to do with alchemy. So this person's really beautiful. They may have dark hair or dark skin, okay? Really gorgeous look. Mysterious, actually. Very beautiful people, okay? So really good looking here. Mysterious. They do have that stealth about them. But they're also, we have Six of Wands here and the horse. So they are going to recognize you. I do feel like they already recognize you, or you guys have been working together in the dream time, because we have time for a nap. So I feel like you guys have been communicating on the 5D level already, and we're going to bring it into the 3D. All right, we're going to bring it into this dimensional reality that we live out here. But in your sleep and dream time, you're already with this person. So they already feel like home. They're already someone that you know. They are very much going to recognize you. You're going to be uplifted. I feel like they've put you on a pedestal already, which is why there's been some strategy involved, because they don't want to risk the friendship, or they don't want to risk the relationship that they've already built with you by saying something too quickly and scaring you away. So they're trying to be relaxed about it and recognizing you moment by moment, okay? But it does feel really beautiful, the energy here. This person cares about you a lot, and they've got that horsepower, so they're willing to work with you. They're willing to go the distance. They show up for you. They're open, okay? And then we've got strategy with the Two of Pentacles. So they've been balancing themselves, their heart and their mind and their logic, and they are a very balanced person. So they will always go be balancing strategy and logic with their heart, okay? And that's not a bad thing. You want someone who's balanced. You know, if we're all heart, it's hard to stay on earth. You get a bit little airy-fairy, or you get a little too emotional. If we're all logic, then you don't move from the heart and you can become rigid, okay? But this person meets in the middle, okay? Again, that alchemy. Notice the two colors here and the infinity. Notice the two colors here, balanced on both sides. So, yeah. They also may do some sort of work that has to do with strategy and planning. So they may be like in the financial world, or they may be strategic, and they're showing me like a chess player, or they're showing me actually even poker players, which is strange, but that could be their job involves strategy. They may also do strategy in land planning, because they're showing me like city planning and knowing how to do the strategy that way. So those are possible jobs for them. And some of them may work with money, like as an accountant or something with numbers, where they have to balance things out, because they're very strategic on next moves. So investment banker or what have you. Okay. We also have the Lovers here on the bottom of the deck. Gemini energy again. So we have Gemini energy twice. So they are wanting to take this to a level of being lovers with you. I feel like since you guys are single, I don't feel like you've been intimate with them physically yet, but they do want to be. So this is someone you have not had a relationship romantically with yet, but they would like to take it to that level. They are thinking about you in this way. You know, the bald eagles, they mate for life, okay? So it's like really regal. They're wanting to bring your hearts together, and also your bodies and your minds together. So it feels like, pile 2, that you have already been working with this person. You know them, your friends, or they're secret admiring you. Like, you may not know that they like you, but they're about to tell you. So that your next relationship is one that is really open to each other. It is also explorative because with that Temperance and that Sagittarian influence, I do feel like you will explore new worlds together. They do want to be lovers with you. They recognize your worth, and they are employing strategy and balance. Again, they may be rather tall, kind of archer pose, put together rather well. I feel like they do have self-confidence and stealth. Some of them may do martial arts because they showed me martial arts, so they may have that particular type of strategy as well. And they're also, you know, the stargazers and the ones who look at things from both their heart and their mind. So I really like this balance. I do feel like they're going to come forward to you. Let's see if we can get some timing here. With this Two of Pentacles, it feels like within the next few months. Okay, so we have a 2 and another 2. Okay, so it's definitely 2. So either 2 weeks or 2 months. It feels like, or in the second month, like February, depending when you're watching this. Okay, so it feels relatively soon. So follow the 2s. So this could be 2 weeks, the 2nd or 22nd of a month, or it can be 2 months or month of February, but it feels very, very good, the 2s. All right, so again, that pairing, you guys have a 2 theme. So also this relationship, the signal they may be giving you is 222. So you may start seeing 22 or 222 or 2222. Okay, 2222. You may be seeing that right before this confession happens, or right before you meet them as in this capacity as lovers. But it does feel like you guys know each other in some way already. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys, for liking, sharing, subscribing. That's what I have for you. If you would like to enter the contest, free to enter, free to win. Just how you do that is you like this video and share it. Please do both of those things, okay? And then in the comment section below, write lovers, and that lets me know that you'd like to enter the contest. I'll do a video April 1st, drawing the winner and making that announcement. So until next time, aloha. Aloha pile 3. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your pick a card spirit messages for singles. What is your next relationship going to be like? We're going to look at who it is or might be, what some of the general energies are. We're just going to dive a little deeper into who your next partner is going to be, okay? Before we do that, just a few announcements. I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Thank you for those who have donated. So much appreciation for you for that. That helps me to buy new tarot and also to be able to put out more free content for you, as well as thank you for those who have commented. I very much appreciate the comments, as well as that YouTube likes it, so let's keep doing that. I do have a contest running for the month of March, free to enter, free to win. It's for a 30-minute session with me personally, so that's valued at $175. Okay, so and we will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that contest. As well as personal announcements here, I do have a few spots open for mentorship programs with me personally. I have 3, 6, and 9 month availability. And how that works, for the last 15 years, I have been a subconscious change worker. So what I do outside of YouTube is I work with people's sub and unconscious mind to get you your goals, as well as I'm a massage therapist by trade. And so I would love to work with you if you're looking at making some changes. This would be building your business, bringing in your love, health issues, bringing in a baby in a business. It doesn't matter. Whatever is your goal, we can talk about that and work out a package for you. As well as I do have some spots open for 1, 2, 3, or 4 people retreats available here in my home in Hawaii. I live on Big Island. I also have availability on Kauai and Maui. So if you're interested in learning the Hawaiian ways, you're welcome to get a hold of me, and I will let you know what dates I have available, and we'll look into which island would be appropriate for you. Okay, so those are all of my announcements. Let's get to it. Pile 3. All right, who's your next person? Okay. Beautiful. All right, pile 3. I feel like your next person that's coming in will be coming in at a time where one or both of you have been healing a broken heart, okay? It feels like this pile that you may have been single for a little while, but it's like you haven't been able to move on. And this person really hasn't so much been able to move on either, because they know that you're out there. They can feel that you're out there, but they haven't really, they hadn't met you yet. But what I love about this broken heart is that these two pieces come together and you can see it re-healing and forming itself. And so when they come in, we have delight, we have the thinker, and we have a trine. This is beautiful. Your energy, it's angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. So you guys, I feel like this group is, you have learned a lot of really hard lessons in love, both you and your upcoming partner. And that, that when you come together, this is going to be such a beautiful and divine flow. What Spirit's saying is perfect timing. This would be a soulmate energy. This would be divine counterpart energy. I don't particularly like the twin flame because this doesn't feel like twin flame. It doesn't have that push and pull like that. It's more like divine counterparts, you know, where you do fit one another. You've already done the supposed twin flame journey. You've already done the back and forth and broken heart. This is an energy of your next person is here to surprise and delight you. I love their energy because it flows with yours perfectly. You guys are in harmony and your connection does have a perfect flow. We have 44 here, so you may have been seeing already 44 or 444 as a signal from the universe that your person is here or on their way. They are a thinker, so this is someone who's highly intelligent. This group feels like you wouldn't take anyone who wasn't highly intelligent, all right? You have to have a thinker. This would be people who are a bit scientific, but they do still have a playful side to them. I do feel like sometimes they can be over-analyzers as well as you might be a little bit of over-analyzers, but together you guys actually support one another and it is a harmonious flow. They keep showing me this bird here, so birds may be a signal to you. This little finch, okay? Your person may be, though they're scientific, they also may be musically inclined, okay? Excuse me. We've got some throat chakra things going on here, so I feel like your connection does help to heal some of the aspects of expression, okay, where you maybe didn't feel like you were able to express yourself in a previous relationship. Now in this relationship, you guys are able to express your delight, your love, what you're thinking to one another. I feel a lot of communication coming up in this relationship. You're just really going to enjoy spending time with each other. You're also really going to enjoy being in the flow with one another. Having like really fun and strong talks, you know, like not heated debates, but just like you like to talk about well, scientific things, you know. They're like showing me like theoretical physics and quantum physics and, you know, those sort of out there topics that aren't so out there. It's what we're experiencing today. Also, there's a playful side to this person and you. It's like you bring that out in each other because this person feels like they can be a little bit stoic at times because they have that thinking and that seriousness, but they have this side of them that's playful and youthful regardless of their age. So I love that they can activate the playful spirit with each other while still maintaining the stability needed for you to feel safe and to feel comfortable. Okay, let's look at the tarot and see if we can get some more details here. We're using the Naked Heart Tarot here. Let's see. For pile 3 here, there's next person for singles. Oh, wow, beautiful. Have one of flying. Okay, landed on my doggo. All right. We've got Capricorn energy showing up here and Cancer's energy. So opposites attract. Okay, so you or them may have Capricorn or Cancer placements in your chart. We also have Scorpio on the table. So we have Delight and Ten of Pentacles. Really beautiful. This person is like the energy between the two of you, it flows so well. Ten of Pentacles is actually one of my favorite love cards because it says not only do you have your heart filled, but you have all of your resources and financials together to really have a beautiful life. I feel like this group, after so much change and transition and brokenheartedness from the past, you're going to be able to celebrate in such beautiful ways. Like, they're showing me traveling and going on vacations, and they're showing me like the whale tour that I did for my birthday, you know, like experiencing together. I feel like the two of you are about to really do some beautiful experiences together, and it's just going to be very delightful. And you have the resources combined to have everything that you want. I feel like the two of you, because you're in this perfect and harmonic flow, that you actually, like, both of you individually, your money increases when you meet each other. You guys have really beautiful ideas flowing. And that looks really, really, really good. Okay. With the Thinker, we have the Devil card. So this is Capricorn. Devil, Saturn energy. So again, your person may be Capricorn, or you might be Capricorn or Capricorn placements. Okay, that is Thinker. It can be overanalyzer. It can be obsessing. All right, but Saturn energy is like the stoic father that says you're going to have everything you want on earth, but you got to go through the test. Capricorn is the gateway to God. All right, and so the devil's not a bad thing, okay, in this particular regard. Your person may have had trouble in the past with being a little obsessive, OCD. They could have had addictions or things in the past. That's going to be a small percentage, but they've overcome them. And they've overcome Saturn's challenges. I also love this because they're willing to walk through the shadows and the light. Because they're a thinker, they're a deep thinker. And they may think in terms that are different than you, but bring up things that can be cleared. It's interesting, like, so Capricorns are rather lanky a lot of times. They can have that kind of stoic or gothic sort of look. Like this person, it's fun because they're like a very beautiful person, but you can tell that they're deeper. So it's like there's something about their eyes, like I'm seeing like deep brown eyes, and like you can just see the thoughts behind them, but it's like both shadow and light. They're very integrated. And Pile 1 had this too. It's a different energy than Pile 1, but sense of humor is kind of similar. So they may have a bit of a sarcastic sense of humor, or, macabre type of things. They're showing me skulls like Day of the Dead skulls, or like that kind of thing as like decorative choices, or some of them may actually do, because we have Death card here, so some of them may, as their profession, they may work with jobs like that work with dead people or animals, like as in like a researcher. They're showing me like research lab. They're showing me like mortician. So they have a job that not everybody wants to do, but it fields their research. It like actually works really well. They're like, I had what was it? Forensic autopsy. Like they would do this person I knew at one of my old jobs. They would come in, and their job was to do autopsies for like murder cases, and she loved it. And she's like, I don't like working on the live people, but her job was so necessary for the whole, okay, to get these mysteries solved. And so it feels like your person's going to have a very different type of work, but one that actually helps the whole but through kind of the darker side of things, you know, like not everybody wants to work with dead folks, okay? Just like part of my job as a medium, not everybody wants to talk to dead people, but it really helps people get closure and deal with their grief, you know. So similarly, your thinker is going to have an interesting job, but one that helps a lot of people. Okay, and we have Trine and the Chariot. So your energies flow together amazingly. The Chariot is victory. The Chariot is communication. Look at these guys are like twins here, okay? And so you guys are going to have amazing communication. I do feel like they're coming in more swiftly than you think. So Spirit's saying be prepared, because though you've had this broken heart and many of you may have given up on love a little bit, I feel like this person's going to surprise and delight you in ways you didn't even know. And you're going to love all aspects of them. Like because they're so well-rounded. Like I like this person. I'd want to hang out with them because they're funny, but in their own sort of sarcastic way. It's like a dry humor. They make you laugh. They make you think. They can be a bit romantic and be quite delightful. Your guys' energy just flows well. You're compatible. The things that you're not so good at, they are, and vice versa. We have Death, Scorpio's card on the bottom here. Okay, this is death and rebirth. Again, you have these skulls and skeletons. So they have a very, it's a very Capricornian thing. So, because Capricorns are the keepers of the bones. So like we rule the bones in the body. And so where Cancer rules the breasts and stomach, okay? I think stomach. So you have nurturing energy and you have this death and rebirth energy with Scorpio. So Scorpio, beyond the Scorpion, their traditional meaning is Phoenix. Okay, so this is Phoenix rising energy, death and rebirth, to where you guys maybe felt like you would never love again. This group, like I feel like some of you are watching this like, whatever, I'm never going to love again, but I just want to be entertained, okay? But this is saying you will love again. This is going through a rebirth. You've already had the death part. You're going through the rebirth cycle. And again, this person is very deep. So they may have Cancer, Capricorn, or Scorpio placements in their chart, okay? Very deep thinker, very deep conversationalist, very deep in their emotions. They feel all the way, okay? And I feel like you guys delight one another. Let's just look at timing. Okay. Movement of Swords, that's Gemini. So June, looks like June, Gemini season. They may be coming in. And then we have Sagittarius season. Okay. So, and then we have the 10. Is that Sagittarius? So it does feel like relatively soon, depending on when you're watching this, okay? Because we've got Gemini season, which is June and end of May. And we have Sagittarius season, which, what's that? November, December. Okay, end of November into December. So those are times when they may come in, okay? But it feels like quicker than you think, as this is a timeless reading. Take it how it resonates. But Spirit's saying be ready, because with this Chariot card, and that's Cancer season, so if you're watching it right now, that would be pretty soon. It's we're in March right now at the time of this reading, so April, May, so June and July, so just a few, like summertime. Okay, so we have summer and fall, depending when you are watching this video. Feels really good, you guys. It feels like you're finally getting this balanced relationship after a time of heartbreak. And yeah, this person, really great energies. Pay attention to their eyes. They have deep, dark, beautiful eyes. Like it feels like you can get lost in them because you can see how you can see how deep they go in their thinking and in the way that they relate. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate that. Those of you who would like to enter the contest, it's free to enter, free to win. So just like this video and share it. Please do those two things. And in the comment section below, write new love, and that lets me know that you would like to be entered into the drawing. Okay? And so until next time, aloha.